So this is looking really good. A lot of people would call it done at this point, but there are a few things we can do to make this look even better. If I select my screen track, I want to adjust the colors on this, not to just be a perfect image that we imported, but to actually feel more real in this scene. And so one really good way to do that is to use the levels effect, and I'll drag that on to my solid layer. And if I bring up my black input point right here, that's actually making it even darker. So we don't want it to be darker, we want it to be a little bit brighter. So I want to bring up my output black point, and that's going to brighten the screen just a little bit. So I'll just bring that up to 0.1, and I'll bring my output white down, which is going to darken the screen a little bit. So I'll bring that to 0.9. So if you toggle on and off this levels effect, you'll see it kind of washes out the screen a little bit, and that just adds a little bit more realism so that it's not such a perfect image. And another way we can do that is by blurring it a little bit. So I'm going to apply a Gaussian blur, G-A-U-S-S, Gaussian blur. Apply that on top of my levels, and I'll bring that just to around 3 pixels. So you'll see it's a very minor difference. I'll toggle this on and off. Very small amount of blur, but it does make a difference in the realism. Now, this blurred the image in here, but you'll see this edge of our key is still pretty harsh. So in order to adjust that, we need to go back to our key layer. So I'm going to select the thumb key layer, and under screen softness here, I can raise this to, I'll do 5. So now that's softened the edge of our key. You'll see also there's a lot of noise on this image, and we're not seeing that noise on our screen because we don't have any noise. It's just a still image. So that's the last thing we want to apply to our screen track layer. With your screen track layer selected, let's apply some noise. And that's just the noise effect here. I'll drag that in, and I'll raise that to about 3. And if you really zoom in, you'll start to see the difference here. It's not showing up too clearly, so I'll bring that up to 5. And what you want to do is compare the noise on the footage to the noise on your image, and it looks like it's a little more intense. So I'm going to bring this all the way up to 10. And that noise is looking a little more close to the noise that we want. So this is feeling really good. I'll call it done unless I see any other issues. So let's play it through. And I'm seeing a little bit of artifacts appear on the side here. This is from our key. So if I solo my key layer, you can see that's where that's coming through. And we can refine our key light further to remove that. But for now, I'm pretty happy with this.